Okay. Ooh. Love lies bleeding. Okay, so this next film is Love Lies Bleeding. Oh God, hold on. Yay. Okay, so I saw this movie a long time ago, so I'm going to try to remember everything so that you guys can know more. I feel like I should also tell the spoilers, I'm going to actually recap it. So, like, there's spoilers. Okay, Love Lies Bleeding. It starts out, there's a lady, right? And she's in a car and she's performing a sexual act because she wants a job. I mean, that be happening sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. And the guy is Franco. What's his name? Dave. Dave Franco. I remember the name. And he's obviously playing some sort of like seedy dude. Like he's not a nice person. And he like goes home to his family after he obviously slept with this lady in the car who wants a job. And you find out that she's actually there to do bodybuilding. She's like, I need money so that I can go to this bodybuilding competition in Vegas. Vegas, right? Yes. And she's at this place. I forget what it was. Oh, she's at the gym. She's at the gym and these guys are like hitting on her and stuff. And Kristen Stewart is there. She runs the gym, but I think it's like a family thing. Like it doesn't seem like she wants to run this gym, but she's like, it's in the family. No one else is freaking doing the job. I got to do it. So she's taking her to the gym. She sees this lady. She's like smitten, even though the lady's talking to these two guys who are obviously like not cool guys. And she's trying to leave, right? What's her name? Her real name is Katy O'Brien. Katy O'Brien. She was in Ant-Man 3. Was it the third? Yeah, third Ant-Man. And she was the one with all the abs. She had mad abs. So that's probably why she's in this, because you're like, wow, you're fit. Katy O'Brien is like outside with these dudes and they're kind of being mad aggressive or whatever. And Kristen Stewart is like, yo, step off. And then like I think they beat them up a little bit and they were like, get out of here. And then you realize that Katy O'Brien and Kristen Stewart are like, oh, googly eyes. And you're like, oh my God, I think they like each other. And then they get together. They're like together. But Kristen Stewart's dad is a mobster. Hey, Sober Aisha here. Quick tidbit before we move forward that saucy Aisha forgot is that Kristen Stewart is actually selling steroids outside of the gym. See, you can take the girl out of the mob, but you can't take the mob out of the girl. And she has introduced steroids to Katy O'Brien, and that is important later, and saucy Aisha will talk about it. Like, she doesn't end up getting the job at that place after she did the thing with Dave Franco. And she's like, what the hell? And then ends up getting a job anyway, but does a gun range, right? And she's like serving drinks to the people. I don't know. I'd never been to a gun range, so I didn't know that you get served drinks, but I feel like that shouldn't happen. I feel like you shouldn't be getting served like drinks and stuff. Anyway, so she's in the Daisy Dukes and like she doesn't even care because she's like, I just want to go to this bodybuilding competition. I'm just here to make the money. And she doesn't realize that guy is a mobster and the mobster is Kristen Stewart's dad. And she's been trying to like distance herself from the mobster life for the longest, but she can't get away from it. And I forget what happens. Like Katy O'Brien gets tied up in it. I forget how. Hello, Sober Aisha here. I'm just going to interject to let you know there was something crucial I forgot in my tequila time. That Dave Franco's actually playing Kristen Stewart's brother-in-law. So he's married to her sister and he's an abusive husband. At one point, trigger warning for any domestic abuse, he puts her in the hospital and Katy O'Brien gets so infuriated, she hulks out because she's been on the steroids that Kristen Stewart has been providing her from the gym and kills him. Kristen Stewart finds out, tries to help cover it up, but so does Kristen Stewart's dad. And he's like, you know what? I'll forget all about it if you do a job for me. And that's how we got to the first job. And that's how Katy O'Brien gets all mixed up in the mobster business.